Hi guys, welcome back. It is a cold day out there today and I'm gonna make some chili. And I know I've done an episode before, but it's a little bit different than the chili we made last time. So for this, we're gonna have 2 pounds of ground beef. I've got some canned stewed tomatoes, some ground chili pepper, and I've got a variety of peppers here. We have some banana peppers, we got some habaneros, we got some jalapenos, we got some serrano peppers to go in there. So it's gonna add a lot of color and flavor. It's gonna be nice and warm. So let's get started on this. Alright, so I'm gonna start out by putting a 1/4 cup of oil in here. Put that in the bottom of our pan. Turn this on a medium-high heat to start with. We'll turn it down a little bit once we get everything in. Okay, here's that. I've already chopped up the onions. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in and let those saute some. And then we'll throw our ground beef in with that. Okay, we'll let that get heated up, and while that's cooking, I am gonna chop up these peppers and then we'll throw those in and the rest of our items for the chili. I'm gonna cut these just not in little bitty pieces, but kind of chunks like so. And then we'll throw that in once our ground beef starts browning and our onions get sauteed a little bit. And we'll throw the rest of the ingredients in with that. It's a super easy dish to make. When you've cut your peppers up, the easiest way to get the seeds out is to kind of run a spoon through the center. And you gotta keep it really close to the board too, because their seeds will go everywhere. And just rake it out like so. There you go. Because the seeds will make it super hot if you leave them there. The ground beef is browning, of course, and we're just sauteing the onions in with this, and then we'll throw the peppers in with that next. Beef is getting nice and brown, so I'm going to throw our peppers in. Like so. Now after you handle these peppers, if you don't wear gloves, then make sure you wash your hands, because you don't want to get that burn in your eyes. That's for sure. It's gonna be a nice spicy chili too. Alright, come here guys and we'll take a look at this. We're gonna let these peppers cook down just for a minute, and then I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to add all of my other ingredients. Oh, that smells amazing. Alright, so the ground beef is brown. If you'll come this way, you're seeing I've cooked the peppers down a little bit. Now we're going to add our ground chili pepper. We're going to take the ground chili pepper, and I'm going to turn this down to like a medium heat. I made a little well, if you come closer you can see, in the middle. And I'm just going to put my chili pepper and kind of mix it in there. And then we're going to blend that in with the ground beef mixture. So that way you cover the ground beef with the ground chili pepper. Oh, the aroma is spectacular. Got all that in there. And now we'll start adding our other ingredients in. Got some stewed whole tomatoes. We're going to throw those right in here, just like so. And then I have even more peppers, some chopped up jalapenos, and then some ranchera. and a tomato sauce, which has a little bit of a kick to it as well, and some chipotle peppers in a nice sauce, and our verde green sauce. Okay, we're going to stir this in gently, and then we'll add our beans. Oh, wow, look at that. Looks delicious already. Okay, so my water has come to a boil and I trust the jug. I am just going to add about half a cup of water to this because I don't want it to be too thin, but it will cook down. It already has liquid in it from your stewed tomatoes and various other items I've added in the salsas. We've taken the juice out of our beans, and I've got a couple of different kinds here, and we rinsed them off a little bit. And we're just going to toss these in with this, like so. And you can use whatever kind of beans you want. Some people like to use black beans. I've got like chili beans and pintos. All right, now let's throw the lid on this, and we're just gonna let that cook for a while. And I'm also gonna make some corn muffins to go with my chili. And I've already got my corn muffin mix here. And you need a 1/3 cup of milk for this, and 1 egg, and we're using duck eggs for this. And just to make them a little different, I'm using this artichoke tapenade. We're going to grease our muffin pan first with a little bit of butter, and just want to get it around the sides and on the bottom in each hole here, like so. Just make sure you get all of it so it doesn't stick. Okay, I'm going to crack my duck egg and put it down in the bowl here. Oh, that's beautiful. Get rid of the garbage. And then we'll just put that in with our cornmeal mix. And a 1/3 cup of milk to go in with that. And we're going to mix that up thoroughly. And then we'll have our, just want to kind of break the egg up a little bit. Okay, stir this together. And it's not going to hurt if it's still a little bit lumpy. Just want to get it blended together well. Alright, we're just going to pour a base on the bottom of each one to start with. So, and then we're going to add our tapenade in the middle, and then I'll pour the rest of my cornmeal mix on my muffins. And then we'll top it off with some more tapenade. So, there we go. You got just enough to make a base at the bottom of each one. I'm just going to spoon in a bit of tapenade into each one, like so. That's going to taste delicious. All right, so we're just going to top off each muffin here. And then you'll have the artichoke tapenade in the middle, and I'll just put a small bit on the top of each one. Just for a nice presentation. A bit more on this one. finish off my cornmeal muffin mix. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I've filled those on the top with our muffin mix, and I'm just gonna put a little dash in each muffin of our artichoke, and it is gonna taste wonderful. I love artichoke. Our oven is preheated to 400 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in for 20 minutes. And they'll be ready to eat and serve with our chili. I can't wait. We're gonna cook our chili on a medium heat for about an hour. And that way all the flavors can blend in together. It already smells magnificent. I wish you guys were here to taste this with me. Throw the lid back on. And we've got it on medium heat, and we'll see you back here when it's done. So our toppings for our chili today are going to be sour cream, a mixed blend of Mexican cheese, and some fresh cilantro. And I'm gonna soak my cilantro while the chili is cooking to get any of the, excess dirt and stuff that might be on there out. So we're gonna soak that for a few minutes, and then we'll pull that out, drain it, of course, and chop up our cilantro and get our other toppings for our chili. And then we'll eat, my favorite part. Give our chili another stir here. Yeah, it's thickening up very nicely. Ah, that smells amazing. I love chili on a cold day. Nice and thick. All right, our timer just went off for our muffins, so we'll pull those out. And voila, artichoke tapenade muffins. Go with our chili. Fantastic. Nothing that's in there. Get all of our toppings ready. Get some grated blend of cheese here. And I've got to chop up the cilantro and get our sour cream. All right, we're going to take our cilantro and let it drain, taking it out of our dirty water. Oh, it's not that dirty actually, but there we go. I'll let that get strained for a second. Shake it off. And then we're gonna chop this up and we'll put it in the bowl, and we'll get our sour cream. There we go. Okay. This was our water. You still see a few particles of soil or whatever it was in there. Chop this up. I'll get rid of some of these stems, so I don't have all that in there. And you can just pull it off of the leaves off of the stems. You don't have to worry about that part. These. Yum. That's enough cilantro for now. All right, I've been keeping these muffins warm in the oven for a few minutes. I'm gonna set those right there. And we're gonna serve up this chili. Put this over here. Oh, smells magnifique. Beautiful. No. Another whole tomato on here too. Love those. All right. Put this lid back on. And that lid will be hot, so make sure you use an oven glove. All right. Now we're gonna add our toppings first. So we're gonna do some cheese on each one of these. Sprinkle it over the top, or if you're me, throw a bunch of it on there. And a pile for each one. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, and some sour cream. And just a scoop of each one, or however much you prefer. And just top it off with a little bit of your cilantro for each one. Put a little bit more on mine. And the piece de resistance. Get a muffin for each one. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It's chili for a very, very chilly day. Hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you next time. Until then, I'm Joey.